Yo, what is good, yo? We have the new cards from the new set. So my first deck, bro, gotta go back to my grassroots. We have the Decidueye EX. So for those of you who don't know what Decidueye EX does, I can click on it real quick. So obviously it's a stage 2 Pokemon with the addition of rare candy, extremely strong. It's also one of the 2 energy ones, which makes it even better. So it's Razor Leaf attack. Let's just talk about that. 2 grass energy, 80 damage. You know, pretty solid, pretty decent. The main star for Decidueye, colorless, so you can splash this into other things if you really wanted to. This attack does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon that has damage on it. So if anything has damage on it, bro, and they retreat into the bench, this thing's sniping it back for 100 damage. They can't run away from the Decidueye, bro. It's as simple as that. Your opponent cannot run away from the Decidueye unless they can outhill this damage, so you don't lose the game because like they snipe something in the bench. So this card is super strong. Then we combine with meowscarada, that has been literally one of the strongest cards introduced last set, 130 damage to EX Pokemon. So the nice thing is, if you go back into the full deck list, so we have the Decidueye engine, which is going to be 2 Rowlets. We play the Rowlet from the moon set that can snipe the bench, just because when we eventually do go into Decidueye, I can't unlock the 100 damage snipe. So we play that one. We play 1 Dartrix because we are playing 2 copies of rare candy, so we essentially have 3 Dartrix because of that. But then for the Spigarizo package, we have the regular Spigarizo, then we have the full R1. I mean, they are separated, so we are playing 2 Spigarizos. We're playing 2 meowscaradas. We're not playing any Floragatos, and the reasoning for that is we just want more deck space. And, you know, we have the rare candies. Nice thing about Spigarizo, obviously it thins the deck out a lot. We can find the Dartrixes, we can find the Decidueyes, and we can thin the deck out, we can find the rare candies. But then we have 4 item cards with the 2 Pokeballs, obviously staple. Then we have the 2 rare candies. I mean, we're playing 2 stage 2s, so it only makes sense. Then we have the new card, bro. I love this edition. We have a Leaf Cape, a Giant Cape, but plus 30 for only grass type Pokemon. This just is a phenomenal addition, bro, because some Leaf, like Leafeon and Celebi, needed that 10 extra HP to possibly come back in the meta. Then we just have the 2 Professor Research. We have like a flex side here for the Mars. So originally I was playing Sabrina in earlier in the video. I ended up switching it to the Mars. It's kind of like the flex side. I'm not too sure what I want to put in this, but I actually saw a similar build use the Poison Barb, which is a new item card that if you have it on and your opponent attacks you, they do get poisoned. So that would also allow the Decidueye's attack to be able to be used. So that is something interesting. Then we just have the 2 Ericas. The reason we're not playing 2 Lilies, because simply, I mean, we're playing grass types, and plus like it's 10 less healing, but at the same time we could use it on our pre-evolutions in case we need to heal back up to be able to stall for some reason. So that's the reason we run the 2 Ericas. Anyways, I think this deck is very strong, bro. I think this deck is definitely going to be something to look out for, especially Decidueye. Who knows if this is the best variant, dude, but I think Decidueye is going to stay in the meta. Anyways, if you guys like daily Pokemon TCG content, I'm going to upload daily, dude, competitive, casual decks, and just stuff like ranked and tournament gameplay. If not, thank you guys just for supporting the channel and watching. Peace out, and let's get into those games. Okay, so we're going first. Rare candy, which is nice. We also just have the stage 2, or stage 1, I mean. It's a water deck once again. Let's see what it is. Okay, so it's going to be Manaphy, Rayquaza, something. Maybe it could just be Manaphy or Rayquaza, but like they definitely bricked with Rayquaza, so that's like nice. And it's gonna do this to thin the deck out, not gonna lie. I was really hoping for a Spigarizo because I had the rare candy, but just of course things don't go as I want them to. So I guess we'll just see what happens. I should have probably like placed a Rowlet down because like I don't really need the rare candy for this active like Rowlet if I can't get in the Decidueye. I just don't need it. And then I could use the rare candy if I get a second one. Let's see if they have Leaf, because if they have Leaf, I'm not gonna lie, we're probably cooked. We're simply probably cooked. Nope, they don't have that. We were getting saved. I guess I might as well just place it down at the end of the day. And we really gotta draw that Decidueye now. That'd be really nice. Or even just drawing Spigarizo because we have the meowscarada already would be extremely nice. So we just gotta basically pray. No, they have an X speed. Dude, they have double or just 1? Because losing the energy is kind of nice. I mean, dude, the good thing about this, Decidueye can't snipe them in the back. They're stalling me, dude. I mean, I don't have the Decidueye anyways, so who knows if this actually is impactful. Obviously, you know, if I draw it, this is going to be extremely annoying, especially if I draw Spigarizo now, because I can't go straight into it. Of course, dude. Of course. A giant cape on you. I'm not gonna lie, because I'll probably work candy into you. And dude, I mean, if I still draw Decidueye next turn, if I'm doing this attack and they don't use Nerida, I still do just snipe it. So I'm kind of like fine just doing that play also. But I mean, their Rayquaza is gonna be set up next turn. I could have Sabrina them, bro. I actually could have Sabrina them right there. That was probably a mistake on my end, but like, let's just not think about that. Dude, we draw Decidueye, you get sniped in the back, and GG's. They do have a second Rayquaza though. They do have a second Rayquaza, so you know that is something. Gonna retreat into you. Then we are simply going to use the rare candy, evolve into my meowscarada, just so you know it can live a bunch of hits, because Rayquaza only does 60 max. Yeah, 160 max. Yeah, we just use Pierce the Pain, man. GG's. That's one down. That's just bro, did I still have a Sabrina in my hand? I thought I did for some reason, but I guess I'm just tripping. So ignore that, what I said earlier. Oh man, this is a regular Rayquaza? I don't even know what it does. Flip a coin until you get tails. Attack does 30 damage for each heads. Okay. Cool, I guess. But the Decidueye just tanked that whole hit, man. I'm not gonna lie, that Erica is kind of clutch, bro, that we have, because I need this Decidueye not to get knocked out. I can't let them get like a double KO thing. Hopefully that prevents them from KOing me, dude. And like, unless they land double, no, there's no way they should be able to knock out Decidueye and like Rowlet at the same time. So let's just pray. Because like, if Meowscarada lives, we just win. It's as simple as that. That's all we need. We just need Meowscarada to live. That's all we need. Because I knew the Irida was coming. The question is, do they have something else in the Irida? Because then the Decidueye still wins me the game. Dude, dude, that was so close. I was so close to losing. But we don't. So we just stack up Decidueye. There's no need to swap in. And they just kind of concede because they already know what's coming. And dude, I mean, Decidueye is putting in the work, bro. I love the ability to snap 100 on the bench. Okay, so we're finally going second, man. We're finally going second. We have the whole evolution line. It is against fire, man. So let's see. Okay, gonna be Charizard. The question is this Stoke Charizard or is this just going to be the old Charizard? So Stoke, kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Old Charizard, at least they started first. Okay, so this is gonna be Stoke Charizard just based on the fact of that thing. I will not lie, bro. That Rocky helmet is super obnoxious because now I just can't attack it. So I'm actually just about to Sabrina. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna Sabrina just attack the Decidueye. Which, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, bro, not the best option either because it's gonna do 50 damage to me. But like, I would have taken 40 anyways. So like, let's just hope they don't have a Geo. Because now I get sniped that Charizard, bro, whenever. And I also have the Erica to hill it off, bro. So like, it is what it is. All right, like, how was I supposed to know that? How was I supposed to know that, man? That's just ridiculous. Like, I didn't even know it did 40 damage. I'm gonna be real, bro. I didn't know it was a 1-entry attacker. I kind of forgot about that. New set. Run back. Give me a run back. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I kind of forgot I could also just snipe the bench instead of attack a Charmander. So let's just not act like that happened. Okay, we're going second, which is nice. You know, we can't attack the bench if they have any Pokemon at the bench. Gonna be mutual. Okay, so good thing we're going second. When we have 2 presser researchers to find that rare candy Decidueye combo that we do need. And let's just hope we find it, because I'm gonna be honest, we're gonna want to destroy this Weedle, bro. We get the rare candy, alright. We get the rare candy, that's all we needed. We even have the Dartrix, which is cool. Meowscarada, like, that's gonna be definitely decent too. And let's just see, dude. So now I'm gonna do all this stuff. And then I'm going to just simply attack. We're going to Professor Research. We're going to get the Decidueye, bruh. And this Weedle blown up. Bye-bye, bruh. GG. Shake my hand. And we just win like that. Alright. They're just placing another one down. Honestly, fine by me if we do knock this one out. Because it's as simple as that, bro. It doesn't have energy on it. I don't care. We get the Decidueye. We use the rare candy. Yeah, I'm blown up, man. That's all I know. Then we even have the Dartrix for this one in the back. We have a Leaf Cape just as extra insurance in case they get like stalled into something, bro. But like, I'm gonna just be real, bro. They're cooked. They're cooked. Like if they get like rare candy, go in the Beedrill. You know what? Beedrill 170 HP. It does tank 3 hits because, well, it would take 2 hits if I didn't have the 100 damage attacking, depending if they have Ericas. But can't attack me this turn, so I'm just allowed to set up something else in the back. And I think we definitely just go to Decidueye. Like obviously, unless we get a rare candy. Oh, just give. I mean, we basically get the same hand back. I'm gonna be real. Besides the Erica. And looks like they didn't find the rare candy, possibly. And I mean, this Weedle simply just gets blown up, dude, because we went second. No, they have Kakuna, bro. Okay. I mean, there's a chance, bro. If they paralyze Thunby, there's a chance they actually can win this, which would be definitely annoying. I won't lie, but let's see if it happens. It does happen. All right. I'm gonna need rare candy, or I'm gonna need second Decidueye because now I'm kind of scared. Well, we get the second Decidueye, bro. We get the second Decidueye. I think we're chilling at this point. Because like all we have to do, I mean, we have 7 cards left. We have, or 6 cards now, so we have a 1 to 6 for the second rare candy, and Meowscarada is gonna destroy this Beedrill. So we could get Team Rocket Grounded. We could get Team Rocket Grounded, lose both the energy, bro. And if they attack a Beedrill, I would be cooking that area. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. Yep, Beedrill's coming out. I'm not surprised. Let's just see. They use Professor Research so they can't Team Rocket Ground me, which is extremely nice because that would have been such an annoying way to lose. Also, let's just hope they don't have a red. They have Erica. Doesn't matter. I mean, we just have the resources to knock them out because we have that second Decidueye. So that is something we do have. They can always swap out for a Spigorito, and I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna be mad annoying. The benefit of that is, unless you have Meowscarada and red, but if they do swap out, we can potentially snipe the Beedrill in the back. So that is something we do have going for it, because you know what, I'm not gonna lie, now that I have all these things in the back, I'm kind of scared of them taking a knockout and then like Sabrina-ing my Spigorito in. So that is definitely not something I'm looking forward to. So I'm gonna need that rare candy just as like a little bit of insurance, which I'm just not seeming to get. But that's fine, because we pierce the pain. We simply pierce the pain, man. If they go down to 20, unless they have a Lily plus like a bunch of potions, our second Decidueye just snipes them. As simple as that, dude. This is why the Decidueye is so strong, dude. And 100 snipe, like, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but having the potential. I mean, they Sabrina me, dude, but I'm just gonna give them Spigorito. Like, you could take the KO, bro. You could take the KO. I don't mind. They just attack, bro. They kind of know. So we're like, well, if I swap out, I lose. If I attack, I lose. They really had nothing going for them. They really just didn't. So we just got really lucky. I mean, we simply went second and we got the rare candy first. Well, Mars would have been useful. Obviously, you know, I win anyway, so not like it matters. But GG's, man. Okay, we're going second Spigorito, 2 Pokeballs. I mean, our deck is gonna be thinned out like super. What is this? So this is Dialga. This could possibly be Raichu. I'm not gonna lie. And we don't really mind Raichu, bro, if it is Raichu. Obviously it could be something like Solgaleo with Dialga, but like I'm just not not sure. Okay, so it's gonna be Solgaleo. I'm not surprised. It could have been either or. But now we're just in a position where like we want to get a Dartrix and we simply just want to get like a Decidueye or like a rare candy, obviously. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude. So I think this deck is definitely strong. Just, you know, Meowscarada and Decidueye seem like 2 strong cards. I'm starting to think that I might not. I don't think this is the best Decidueye variance, because it's as simple as Spigorito can't do damage, and I feel like you kind of want something to do damage to unlock Decidueye's ability. But like I said, bro, it's definitely strong. Like if I draw the rare candy and go to the Meowscarada right now, bro, they're getting cooked. They're getting cooked. That's just Leaf Cape. Okay, well, in this situation, all we want to do is really just see the Dartrix. I'm not going to lie, so hopefully we can draw into that. Let's just see what we get. Nope, we lost the 1 out of 3. All we had left was the Decidueye, Spigorito, and then obviously Dartrix. Didn't get it. Sucks. Okay, well, they have rare candy and Solgaleo, so that's just like a GG's handshake moment. I'm not even going to lie because there's nothing I can do about that. They do damage themselves, so like if I can get into a rare candy, dude, like I can possibly knock them out because I do have the Uricas. Let's see. Not the rare candy, man. It's not what I want to see. We're gonna put it on you because like you're the only hope. And I don't think it really matters what I attack right now, so I'm just gonna attack the Hogga to get like the chip damage. I could also play the Spirito in case I draw a rare candy into it, but like it doesn't have energy on it, bro, and I feel like the Decidueye. I guess Meowscarada technically is stronger, bro, but like whatever. We just actually also metal types and their loud attacking moves, man. It's just it's insane. We get the top deck, we get the heart of the cards, we win the game. Yep. You know what? The reason I chose the Decidueye over Meowscarada? More HP, baby. More HP. I don't care about this. I don't care about the doggo, man. I don't. I simply just don't. No. Are you serious, bro? Okay. We're chilling. Disgusting player, bro. Disgusting. Using Solgaleo and Team Rocket Grunt, man. Shame on you, bro. Shame on you. I don't know if we can actually pull this off, bro, in the end, but like I think we possibly might be able to. The Mars would definitely be nice, but I think I just have to like constantly Erica back up. So not too sure if that's gonna be useful at the end of the day. They only do 30 damage. Yeah, they actually we have a pretty good, decent chance of winning this now. Unless we get like Team Rocket granted again for 2. Because they only do 30 to us. We just heal it back up. And then we live a hit from heavy impact even with a red. Unless they have double red, dude. So I think we win this one, dude. Unless they have like I don't even know, like 2 potions, a giant cape, and like a nurse story, dude. Like I think we should win. I think we should simply win. Because we did that damage previously. If they don't heal up, dude, we just do 100 damage twice. Okay, well they have Pokemon Center lady. That's not good. I don't like to see that. I don't like to see that, man. Second one doesn't mean anything because if they swap out, I mean I could just snipe it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I mean we just have the second Erica, bro. We're simply just gonna use that and then we basically pray. So we do 80 damage. We do 80 damage. So if they have double potions and a cape, or like second center lady and then 2 potions, they swap out. Don't matter, bro. Don't matter. Okay, they have red. But if they have red, that means they only have 2 cards left. That means they can't out-heal us, bruh. You ain't running away from me, bruh. That dog ain't running away, bruh. You getting sniped by the hunter, man. You getting sniped by the hunter, bruh. You're mopped, bruh. You're mopped. I could BM, use the Mars, use the Professor Research. I'm not one of those type of people, bruh. I really don't like when people do that. I simply just gonna attack, end the game. GG's, honestly, very fun game, man. They got Solgaleo right away. Fortunately, bro, they didn't Sabrina my thing in, so they just took the knockout on the other rallet. Well, I guess I had 2 rallets, bro, but like I needed the one with the cape, so good thing that one lived. And I think that does for the Decidueye video, bro. I think the Decidueye is very similar to Meowscarada. It's not one of the like Beedrill. It's not one of those cards that is like super flashy, getting like this heavy, high damage. It's one of those cards that you have either Lily or Erica. You have the snipes, dude. It's just one of those cards that is gonna slowly pick you off. And I simply, dude, I simply like these type of cards. I'm very happy Decidueye EX. I could not have asked for anything more. 170 HP, 1 retreat cost, 202 attack. I'm really loving them, bro. Probably going to be the card I want to mess around with the most. I want to find the best Decidueye build. I think this build is a very strong day 1 build, though. Obviously, there could be some tweaks, 100%. But I really do think this deck is pretty strong. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And peace out. Have a lovely day.